Alright, so we're back. Recording is on. So, Bort, um, as you're grinding the bones of the chieftain, you find he's got a lot of jewelry on him that you're able to sort out. And there's underneath one of the seats in the canoe is a chest that wasn't here when this canoe was taken from the other members of the party that you don't know about.
Oh no, maybe we killed the wrong guy.
Well, he was going to kill you anyway.
Alright, well, I guess I
Anyone
will
we kill
check.
is the right one to kill.
Oh no, we profiled that skeleton.
I guess I will check the chest.
All right. Inside this chest, you find a variety.
Filsker announces the hill moving toward us at this point
Yes.
that we're forgetting about.
So, when what does Filsticker say exactly?
So Filsticker points at it and doesn't shoot an Eldritch Blast and says, I don't think we're moving, so I think that is moving. So he points at the hill. Maybe it's a giant turtle. He transfers the hex to it just in case, unless it's more than 60 feet away.
It is much more than 60 feet away. It is.
Oh, okay. This is like in the distance.
Yeah, this is like in the distance. It is, in fact, it's probably miles away.
Alright.
But you just can see it through like a break in the tree line. As it.
Which way is it moving? Is
You
it
have to.
going like this?
You have to look for a few moments to tell, but it looks like it's moving away from you.
When I interrupted Bort for the moving hill, I thought it was like nearby and threatening us imminently.
Yes. Sorry. I'm just trying to get the. Send that to the token wire.
I think I know what it is. Yeah, the corpse pile. I thought so.
Yes. So, you see this. As you stare at it, you notice that this is, first of all, it's not a hill, but it's a pile of things, and I don't think any of you have like a telescope, but so I don't know if you could really tell, but I'm going to give it to you anyway because it's the closest you've ever gotten to it.
I don't know, can I press to digitate a telescope?
No.
Let me double check, because I may have spent an unnecessary amount of Gump's money on a spyglass at some point.
It was 1,000 gold. There's something insane, I don't think.
No,
I
Okay.
think I've got a
apparently
couple of
not.
glass bottles. We could like fashion a telescope.
Perfect, I'll use my dumb goblin powers, and then remember that spyglass isn't on the list of things I can make, which is very specific and very short.
No,
But okay, so you,
we
yes?
do have another shovel, though. I
Great.
don't know if that's...
But yeah, so you see in the distance, this thing. It looks like it's like a hill at first, but as you stare at it, you notice it's made of many writhing, writhing things. You throw together a improvised spyglass, and you see it's made of thousands and thousands of corpses all piled together, arms and legs just flailing about, reaching out in every direction. It is a ghastly thing which seems to be filling that entire hex to the northwest.
Filsticker jumps up and down triumphantly. I told you! I told you! There it is!
By Primus, what is that thing? Valid. Zeroric. Questions.
A massive pile of corpses!
God, that's disgusting. Swamp is terrible.
How could such a thing be? There must be tens of thousands of bodies.
See, what did I read the Urcorpse was? Was it anything specific, or was it just this?
It's not that.
Yeah, the
You're-
air corpse is a different thing.
Yeah.
I know through
Oh,
meta
I
reads.
forgot.
Yeah. What you read in the book was that the Urcorpse is a dead god who never lived.
Oh, okay.
Here's a very important question. Where is this thing going?
Oh, yeah.
It's currently heading away from you, northwest.
So it's heading in the direction of things we might want to protect and or warn of their impending doom.
Technically, at this very moment, it's heading towards Nilfenberg.
Well, that's okay.
I mean, but like, I mean, there's forests and like miles and miles and miles between it. Yes. And it's moving
do we kn-
slowly.
Do we know that it doesn't leave the swamp? And if not, can I spend one of my pieces of lore to know that it doesn't leave the swamp?
You can't spend one of your pieces to lore to know that because it's a new thing that only recently began existing.
Oh.
You can spend one of your pieces of lore to know that there is no known lore about it.
No, I don't want to do that.
Oh, it appears that my Discord just disconnected.
That is unfortunate. We could hear you say that.
And then reconnected. Like
Oh, I see.
I don't really know why that happened.
Discord is a mysterious thing.
Yeah.
Well, Filsticker says to the paladins, question, what the hell is that? He said, the corpse pile! I think there's another dead god in the swamp I read about, and I think it made that.
This dead god is the one Jasmine is looking for?
No, surely not. He was never alive.
Do you think Jasmine thinks it's what she's looking for?
Well, I hope not. No, she'd be smarter than that.
Hmm.
He thinks about it for a minute.
Isn't our entire operation here based on the assumption that she's going towards the thing that created this? Or
If I hadn't forgotten what it was. Alright, Filsticker scratches his chin for a minute and says, wait. Yeah. No, right, probably, yeah. Yeah. That's why I believed that. Definitely.
Well, if whatever she's looking for can create something like that, then I suppose we have no choice but to continue to stop her. I don't know what we can do about something like that. We need to inform the army.
I have to keep making the magic seals to keep it sealed in the swamp. Filsticker says, pounding his knee, assuming that's what he was ordered to do by his dreams.
Magic seals, what are you talking about?
I was inspired in dreams to make magical magical seals. That must be what I am protecting us from. I know it. He
Either
keeps
that or
slapping
you're
his knee.
either you listen to inspiration from dreams, maybe you're strengthening it, maybe you're attracting it.
No, that wouldn't make sense. They're seals. He slaps his knee again.
Are you sure that you are not? You seem awfully sure of that.
He's slapping his knee so much he must be sure. No, I'm sure. 100%.
Well, we should press on. We need to find Jasmine.
Sticker slaps his knee again.
You were awfully sure about helping Jasmine until you took a minute to think about it.
He slaps his knee again. He genuinely can't figure out why he did that. Other than that he's just a nice guy.
Well,
You better hope someone helps you too when the cops come to take you away. They'll come for us all eventually.
so counting out your loot, you find a gold ring with a brown jasper in it, a gold amulet with a brown jasper in it, just a brown jasper on its own, 7 pounds of cooking spices, and 3 different glass vials with potions in them. 2 of the potions are transparent and have a sliver of something floating in them. The other one Lucas can identify as a very concentrated healing potion. It's a potion of superior healing, I think it was.
How many potions?
3 altogether. I described them there in the Fever Swamp chat.
The sliver of something.
Yes.
Is it okay. Is it at all obvious what it could be?
It looks like a clipping from something organic. Someone might be able to roll either Arcana or to like know what it might be from the purposes of potion making, or Nature to simply recognize what it is.
Okay. I think Kildrak would probably Arcana, I guess. Jack of all trades. Okay.
Okay. They are clippings from the toenail of some breed of giant.
Guys, these are giant toenail clippings. I don't know why someone would keep them. It's kind of gross. Actually, like, do I?
Actually, no, you got a 21 on Arcana. These are potions of giant strength.
Okay.
Specifically, you have... This is what you got. You have a potion of fire giant strength, a potion of superior healing, and a potion of stone giant strength.
Sweet. I share this information.
I didn't know you could have different giant varieties for
Yes.
giant strength.
I think in this edition, like all of the giant strength effects they set your strength equal to that of a particular type of giant.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So if you're already stronger than that type of giant, they have no effect.
But as a player character, you probably aren't stronger than that particular type of giant.
Well, I remember there was one that was like just a 13, or I mean an 18 or something like the hill giant, right?
No, the hill
Or was
giant's
it
a 21.
Oh, okay,
Although-
yeah, it was something achievable.
Yeah, because like you can have a 20. You can pretty reasonably have a 20. So, yeah, a potion of hill giant strength isn't going to be useful to a fighter who's probably got a 20 strength. But, yeah. So the stone giant is gives you an effective strength of 23 for 1 hour, and the fire giant gives you an effective strength of 25 for 1 hour.
Nice.
These are both rare magical items.
I assume they're valuable as well.
Yes, I'll look up the value when
when
you get back to a safe location for.
My vote is going to be that Silas or Bort ends up with them, but I mean, wouldn't even be wasted on Kildrak, but I think they would be have more use for it.
Actually, well, I guess I shouldn't give you strategic advice.
The strategic advice I imagine you giving us is that someone who has low strength already would probably do better with them because it's just a set number that it increases it to.
Yeah, but they wouldn't want the strength.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of people who would normally be up front.
How strong is
has
Ixa?
low strength for a fighter.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was gonna ask.
Right.
Ixa's only
That
got a
makes-
14.
That makes a lot of sense. I honestly forgot that X's strength was low.
hmm
Still, though, like just someone who's normally up front and punching things or stabbing things.
Right.
That's assuming that we decide not to sell them, but that's what my vote is for.
hmm
Yeah, I won't argue with that.
Okay. Let's see. So, I guess where are we now right now? Ah, there. And
Yes, and it is like near the end of your day, so you're gonna need to camp soon.
yeah. I'm definitely going to be using one of my head die
All right.
when
Well,
we do rest.
yeah. Before we get to that, so, wow. Okay. So, after you've gathered up all of your loot and took note that the corpse pile does seem to be moving away from you. It's getting dark, and you find yourselves needing to make camp. I assume that you are going to so you find a place, unless you're planning on traveling through the night.
I vote against that personally.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Uh,
Unless we really need to, yeah, I don't think we should.
Too terrified that the possibility that the night has its own encounter table.
It could.
It
So
doesn't, but to my knowledge anyway, unless KSP is meaner than
Stop
usual.
spoiling things.
Out of curiosity, did we recover all of Bort and Filsticker's old stuff?
I don't know what that would be.
I had a magical bird cage in there. Or not magical, a clockwork bird cage that was actually well made and doesn't fall apart after one day of neglect.
Basically everything that Gump had except for his like weapon that he didn't have. Basically almost everything that he had, Gump lost.
Yeah, probably so.
That's the carpenter tools, cook's utensils, a shovel, iron pot.
Yeah.
There are 2 iron pots in that boat.
Fishing tackle, bucket, blanket, bedroll, hemp rope. Two things of hemp rope, and a bunch of salt, and some rations.
The rations are gone.
Skeleton say.
Oh, we've now got salt in case we ever want to preserve something for whatever reason.
Mhm.
If we ever get the hide of something valuable. Swamp dragon.
Oh yeah, the canoe.
So, you find a place to rest, a raised bit of ground in the swamp, and you pull up all of your canoes, and the undead canoe, which I assume you are dragging behind one of your
I
boats.
figure we just rope it on to one of the others.
Yeah. It's as the rest of you like pull up to the shore. It also pulls itself up onto the shore, and you find that grafted to the back, skeletons have been fused have been like nailed with iron spikes to the back of the boat to push it along.
Wow.
That's clever. Also horrifying. Who wants to ride in the creepy undead boat? So seriously, does that confer any benefits, or is it just pure?
You could, yes, if you're sitting in the boat can move up to 20 feet around by you just taking a move action to tell it where to go.
Nice.
So basically, if you're in the undead canoe, you can move without having to paddle, which means you can move and do other things.
Okay,
Well,
so
Right. nails out.
That might
So-
be useful for. That might be useful as the lead boat actually.
yeah, so
so
which one
that-
of us is going to Thunderdome for the right to be in that boat?
Board is willing.
Um,
But if we took the nails out, then the skeletons could join our party and be our friends.
and then die in the first encounter. I think it's more useful.
No,
this-
no, they don't. They don't run up and fight.
I
They
see.
stay behind and
They're
gain
just friends.
experience.
I see.
Well, honestly, like, with bounded accuracy and things, just having a couple of skeletons on your side staying back flinging arrows isn't the worst thing you could imagine.
That's fair enough.
But I mean, it's a self-moving canoe.
Right. So, definitely it should be someone melee focused. Like, I'm honestly pretty tempted to have Kildrak try and get in it. because I tend to spend a lot of my time bitching about whether or not to focus on moving.
Right.
But if other people are interested, I mean, Board is.
Put the dwarves in the zombie canoe.
All right, yeah, I'm down with that. I'll go in the back and Board in the front.
No Jenkins here.
Right. Well, we'll have to figure out what your overall traveling configuration is going to look like then.
I kind of think like 2 lead boats almost.
Mm-hmm.
That way the melee people are mostly up front. I know Ixa's still in back, and Ixa could move up, or we could, I don't know, we could move people around otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
We've run into the problem where now we suddenly have too many boats.
I suppose you can
Um,
just drag one of the, if you want to condense boats a bit, and then just drag one of the normal boats behind you.
Yeah, could. I mean, since Corndeer isn't active right now, could do that with his for the moment. But did Ixa want to move or anything? I know that we had her back there for rear guard purposes, but
Was that the reason? I couldn't remember.
I think I might be making that up.
It seems reasonable.
But if you want to move, then now seems like the perfect time.
I don't really have any preference on that. As long as she's not like stuck in the middle somewhere.
Okay. Because this
So-
mostly gives us ranged people in the middle and the back, which makes the most sense.
Yeah, I'm fine with keeping her where she is.
Okay.
Cool.
Then I'm good with this.
Cool. Okay. So you've got like a little island that you've pulled the canoes up on, and you're gonna set about your camp. How are you setting up your camp for tonight?
Okay, I just missed boat rearranging.
Yeah, the undead canoe is actually self-mobile.
Oh, cool. I thought that was a joke. That's good.
No, there are actually a pair of skeletons crucified to the side of the boat, and they can push it along with their legs.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
20 feet of free movement a turn if you spend a move action to direct it.
Nice.
I'm fine with.
Yeah.
So, as far as camp, I don't know. I figure we probably want to have a watch cycle of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
And
just
Kildrak isn't either because he's not exactly the most survival-y.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I would just like everyone to tell me who all is taking a turn in the watch. Doesn't matter what order, just who's taking a turn.
How many do you need for like a normal night? Like 4 people, I think. 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Probably
Silas will
depends.
take one.
Ixa can too.
Kildrak can as long as he still gets his short rest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, taking like a I'm assuming you're gonna like rest for like I don't know if you do like 10-hour if you rest for like 10 hours and you get 5 people to take a 2-hour watch and everyone gets 8 hours of sleep.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
So Silas, Kildrak, Ixa, 2 other people.
All hail.
Phil Sticker.
Does Sororic have good perception?
I mean, I don't know. Look at his character sheet. He's not proficient, but he has wisdom. He volunteers.
Yeah, Bort does not have good perception, or else I would volunteer him.
Okay.
Ixa doesn't really either, but I did it anyway.
So, Ixa, give me a perception roll.
This is
All
why
right.
you don't volunteer when you have bad perception.
Ooh,
This is exactly why you don't
Yes.
volunteer when you have bad
Does she get advantage because she can see in the dark, or I don't know.
I think that would be not having disadvantage.
Or do you normally
Yeah.
give like the human people disadvantage on perception checks during the night?
I guess not. Although, to be fair, I suppose I should roll their stealth check. They might roll a 1.
Yeah,
That's
that's possible.
improbable.
Oof.
They did not.
Yes.
Whoever they are.
Yes.
Oh god, they're candle thieves, aren't they?
Oh no, the corpse pile chases away everything that isn't undead in every hex around it.
Oh.
In other words, they have zombies.
Yes. So, Ixa, as you're camping, suddenly from the water come running out at you. Oh my god. 4 undead crocodiles come out of the
Jesus.
water, charging you.
Excellent.
I don't like this adventure.
And since it is 1:30, I think that will be our cliffhanger for this week.
Good
and-
luck, Ixa.
Yeah, we come back next week and Telkin's just told you don't need to come.
Turn in your badge.
Turn in your badge and head.
So it's just let's see. So each one, death rolls 1 limb. It's fine.
Yeah, you can
Might not
become
lose enough
a.
HP to die that way.
Yeah, you can become a snake.
Yeah. So next week we will deal with the undead crocodiles which attack you at night. So yeah, that was this session. Thank you all for playing.
Yep. We went. That's not a good encounter roll to get at the end there.
Yeah.
Not at all.
No, it's not.
There aren't very many good options, but then rolling the max number of reanimated crocodiles is not ideal.
Nope.
And also failing the perception check, so you're surprised. Also not ideal.
And amount of spell slots and inspiration.
Yep.
So
Let's see. I don't think I have inspiration either. No.
Yell a whole bunch.
Yes. Ixit, try and scream before they kill you.
As long as they don't like totally hard kill you, I can bring you back.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's good.
You
Yeah, they're
technically
losing
you
limbs.
can't put limbs back on though, and
Yeah.
Fever Swamp crocodiles do have a chance of doing that.
Yeah,
Which is
well,
worse than killing your character, really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell you what, if they rip your arms off, I won't revive you.
Thank you.
Not unless we can find a surgeon
Yes.
or something like that. I don't really know.
I'm sure there's something semi-friendly in the swamp that could bring her back. You know.
I mean, we are next to Mama's healing house, but I don't know how good she really is.
We might get to find out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I should probably be going off to bed now.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Alright.
And I'm going to stop the recording.